That's Jason Button speaking ahead of this weekend's Monaco Grand Prix. Apart from Jason Button, obviously all eyes will be on, the usual suspects, Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel, the two front runners for the Formula One title. I mean, that's a serious.
Seriously, we have two front runners.
Yes, Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. Interestingly, Mercedes have dominated the last 4 editions of the Monaco Grand Prix. Nico Rosberg was retired now, has won the last 3 of the last 4. Hamilton won the last one last year. So I don't know where you're looking, where you're tilting towards.
Okay, myself, my money is in my pocket. I'm not giving it out because I really can't predict.
You can't really predict,
this F1
right?
season at all. It's getting interesting. When we didn't expect Bottas to win the race, he stunned the 2 favorites and he won. Who knows?
Correct.
I mean,
so
this gives all of them. You really can't say for now.
Yes.
It's going to be Vettel or Hamilton because both of them are actually having the best ride of their lives, and also their cars are okay, no issues like McLaren.
Yeah, so. And Hamilton has been on record as saying this is the toughest competition he's faced in his F1 career, even though we're just 5 games, 5 races into the season. We'll see how it works out at the Monaco GP. Let's talk Russia now. Russia's still in the news, Cecilia, and they will be in the news for a very long time until they get the house in order. They have not been able to do that because
it's important.
We hear all the time these officials come out and say, Russia, they're making progress, and the very next day, the same officials are saying, this guy's actually not doing a lot. They're not doing enough.
Yeah, they're making progress, but it's not enough.
What kind of progress are they making?
The recent one coming out from Russia is the fact that they actually risk missing out of the 2018 Winter Games. We know that's the Paralympics because the Paralympians were not part of Rio 2016 because the IPC came out and said, look, with the whole doping issues and all that, we just can't admit a few. So all of them, it was more like a carpet ban for a blanket ban
but for the Paralympians and the Olympians as well.
And all that. So that was what they did. But right now, the IPC is still saying that, look, if you guys are really not ready, if you don't make enough, meet the obligations for the reinstatement and all that that's been going on, they will risk missing out.
It's looking very
likely like that because according to the International Olympic Committee President Philip Craven, he said Russia would need to actually restore that confidence. Then RPC and Russian authorities also says they soon needed to put in place measures to avoid that systematic doping, that was backed by, state authorities and all that. That's according to the McLaren reports that came out. So when you are still having issues whereby some athletes are training in some facilities and the WADA officials who wants to test these athletes can't have access to them. So that's a huge problem. Then the biological passport that they want is also a huge problem. They're not been able to have access to that. That's still pending. So until they're able to do that, then they will say, okay, they are maybe 100% compliant.
Until they are compliant, they will not return to international sports in general. It's a shame, really, because we all know the antecedents of Russia when it comes to sport. They're a very, massive country with great sportsmen and women. So if once again they miss out on a big competition like the Winter Olympics, then surely it takes something away from the event itself. But then it is what it is. They have to do the right things and to return to international sports. Simple as that. I wonder why they're taking so long. Like sometimes it feels like they have something to hide somewhere. And
that's what it is.
It's a very strange one. Systematic doping is very, very serious.
It is serious. Let's go listen to the latest coming out from Russia.
We need to see the proactive decision-making and actions coming back out of Russia to what are the criteria.
And you're not seeing that at the moment?
We're not seeing it. We're not seeing it. No, we're not seeing it. And our board will not make a decision that leaves anyone in doubt that change is made and we can really move forward in a positive manner.
Does this amount to a final warning, in effect?
I don't want to use that word, final warning. We're dealing with one of the major sports nations of the world. But let's see it another way. We've got this train going at pretty high speed now, and it's accelerating towards the buffers. And I think that if these actions are not taken very quickly, it's going to hit the buffers, and there won't be Russian para-athletes in Pyeongchang.
And how regrettable would that be?
Greatly regrettable, but a consequence of what did happen and what was uncovered between July the 18th and our decision on August the 7th, 2016, and something which shocked the Paralympic movement, but shocked world sport.
Can you tell me, yes or no, do you expect Russia to be at the next Winter Paralympics?
I don't know, and neither does the board, and that's why we're putting out this message today. Come on, we've done good work together so far in the last, 8 months? But there's far more to do. Let's get to it.